up, everybody?
What's up?
I think I was a little late. What's up, everybody? Alright, well, we got sound.
Did you give me a Q-tip?
Alright, well, since he walked into the camera, you want to tell everybody what happened to him?
They've already seen it.
They've already seen it now.
Right, give me a Q-tip. Or probably two.
He made us mad and we threw him across the house.
They went to Orlando with Grandma.
Yeah.
He stayed at a resort, and he was swimming in the pool yesterday and smashed his face right into the side of the pool.
Went with Grandma and Grandpa. No problems. When he left, comes back damaged.
Yep.
That's alright.
Cheek hurts.
They could still take them whenever they want. What's up? Happy Friday.
I bit my cheek 3 times during dinner in the same spot.
You're not supposed to eat your cheek. It's already too late. They've already done seen you.
Come here. Okay, you guys. I swear by this stuff. It is the compared to Eucerin Aquaphor Healing Ointment, but it's the Equate version, advanced. And this stuff works for everything. I got this a long time ago for my tattoo, and I mean I use it for. It's just for dried, cracked, and irritated skin, but I use it for everything. Like, it's a good diaper cream. But then one diaper change, rash is gone. If you scrape yourself, okay. I use this for everything. Come here.
This is what happened. This is what happened.
Go ahead, tell me.
Go ahead.
You can go.
Ow!
It's okay.
It's not going to burn. If anything, it'll make it cooler.
Yeah, but I have to touch it.
Alright.
So I was swimming at the hotel that I was staying at with my sister and my grandma and my grandpa.
Go ahead.
And I was playing with friends, and I was swimming in the pool with my eyes closed, lying on my back, and going like this. So I kind of went fast, and bashed my head against the wall. I was touching my eye against the wall.
Clearly.
I know.
Did
and
you?
His eyes really swollen. Stop! You can't pull away, baby.
Easy.
I'm being easy, but I have to keep going towards you.
So did you damage the pool?
No, it damaged me.
Just you.
Close your eye.
So yeah, he's had it. And when did that happen, Casey?
2 days ago, I think.
Was it yesterday?
I don't know.
Yesterday or was it Wednesday? Okay.
I'm touching it, which hurts him, so.
Stop hurting him.
What's the cat doing?
I know, we
The
stopped.
cat's eating the hole in the wall. Let's get crazy, man.
Alright, so this week we have a lot to cover.
Go this way. And put this way.
Got a lot of stuff to cover this week, and I guess we'll just jump into where we left off last week. Last week we told you about Heather's friend's house burning down.
Yeah, her family.
Friend's parents, sorry. Good.
Yeah, so we've been doing a lot of collections and things like that for them.
And it's all over our page. The GoFundMe is on there. Us and More YT on Facebook or Twitter, either one, and then it'll take you straight there.
Yep. And
So we wanted to show you a picture of the house. If I can find it.
now, if you look at this picture, how it goes off the screen, how it's still burnt, it's actually just a little bit bigger than that, plus the trailer on the side of that. So it was a really, really big house. And the dad built this house. He legit built that house. So.
Petey, go lay down. So yeah, that's the unfortunate incident that happened, and that's the outcome of it. And what did they say it was? It was a battery, one of those.
It was one of those lithium batteries. He had it
rigid lithium batteries.
Yeah, and it was plugged in, and it just
lay down, dogs. Lay down, please. Petey, lay down. Too loud with that tail of yours.
between the tail and the nails.
So yeah, we just wanted to show you that picture, and like I said, Casey, you're gonna have to turn that down. And like I said, we just wanted to show you a picture and let you know that we have the GoFundMe if you wanted to help out the family. That would be most appreciative. But it's
You're always wanting in the light.
Us and More YT on Facebook or Twitter, and then we have the link right there. Alright, so like I said, we have a lot to talk about. Is there anything interesting this week that, besides us not having kids this week, was kind of nice?
Your breath stinks. You gotta go. Ooh. I don't know.
You don't know what you did this week?
I haven't slept, so no, not really. All my days are just one. Like, I had legit am not sleeping. Last night, I got 30 minutes of sleep. Technically only 29. But we're gonna give it the extra minute.
Okay, here's the deal. She's not gonna agree with me, but what happens is
Okay.
she
Hold on.
She
He
stays
likes to go
up.
to bed at like 9.
That's not true. I'm usually going to bed at roughly about 10 o'clock
Okay.
on average.
I like to be in bed at like 11 or 12.
I'm usually laying down by 8:30, 9, and then I lay in bed for an hour.
I have gotten better. I do come in and lay with you when...
Yeah. You used to not lay with me.
Yeah, I used to be up wandering the house, things like that.
Mhm.
So at least I lay in there for the most part now. Come on, cat.
So
But...
I think she trained her body that way. Now she's mad at it because it won't sleep.
So okay, I used to be up, like before I moved here, I would be up until 2 o'clock in the morning, and that was like typical. And then like he would get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I was not getting up to him at that point. But I mean, I for the most part have been trying to go to bed since we've been down here at least by midnight. Okay, doesn't always work that way. My thing is like even if okay, so here's the thing. If I go to sleep at 9 or 10, I'm up at 11, and I'm up again. Like, I'm up until, like, 4 or 5 in the morning. Like, I will sleep that a little bit, but I'll be up the rest of the night. But if I go to sleep later, I'll sleep until
Or you could sleep from 10 to 6:30.
But my body doesn't do that. I don't know why.
Train it.
I've tried! It's called insomnia. I don't sleep. And I function. But that's the thing. Like, I do function. I literally had 30 minutes of sleep today. Like, this. I say today because it was like 6 o'clock when I actually went to sleep.
How many cruise vlogs have you guys watched? And, I'm so tired, guys. I'm gonna
But what time will we do those?
Like 11 o'clock.
No! Go watch the Allure one. That one was like I was up like 25 hours straight.
That was in the beginning.
Yes. So there are times where I'm up early or I didn't sleep because the bed sucks and
okay. We're not getting into the beds, but
okay, but so there are times where when I'm done walking around all day long, 11 or 12, I'm actually tired. But I will go to sleep at that time and then I will wake up in like 2 hours. It sucks. It really, really sucks. Like, the other night, I think I actually passed out before you. We hit the bed at like 9.
I was still watching TV. You were like...
Whatever. But I was out. I was totally out. But I was up at 11. It was 11:13 when I looked at the clock, and I rolled over, tried to go back to sleep. I could not go back to sleep. And it wasn't until about 4:30, 5 o'clock that I was able to actually get tired and go back to sleep.
So, we were watching other people's vlogs. We watch vlogs all the time. We watch people's live shows. And Heather was mentioning, these people's cameras are so much closer.
Like their lives.
Yeah, they're live shows. You're right. They are closer. I mean, they're usually right up on them.
I mean, it's like, hey guys.
But I like, well, first of all, having the room. I like the distance.
I guess it's like, it's not bad. Like, I don't sit in front of our...
But just remember...
Our thing like you do.
But just remember, it also lets us be able to have the kids in the background. If they ever join us. As you're probably running over the dog.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Phoebe. There's one under the table.
I know. But, yeah. I like it like this, but to each its own, I reckon. I'm not hating on anybody that has their cameras up.
But then I don't sit in front of you, like the screen, and actually see us.
But you also have to remember, you got the over here, the Us and More YT, and then you got right here the Us and More logo. So you got to remember, you got to allow for that stuff too. Where other people put them at the top, but I don't like it at the top.
But then it messes with this stuff.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah. So, but teach its own. I have no hate for anybody that does it.
Though we can get rid of this because of that. You put.
This is fun watching her do this.
This right there. I told you I don't ever like look at our screen, so but that's kind of fun. I'm blind, so I can like see music.
What's funny is we always go back and rewatch these. She's going to be laughing at herself trying to do all this.
I'm easily amused. Okay, but seriously, look. I'm touching it. And then look. And then like you have to remember it's opposite.
Hold it up. I'm going to put a moose right here. How about that?
Look.
You want a moose right here?
I'm patting your head. Yes. Can I?
A moose right here?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know, she has an obsession with moose.
I was totally gonna wear my moose outfit to McDonald's, but
I don't know why.
I think you would be ashamed of me.
would be ashamed of you.
If I was walking around McDonald's in a moose costume,
You're the one who has to deal with everybody looking at you, not me.
they'd be like, "Oh my god, it's a moose!" It'd be so cool.
Where'd you get it from?
Walmart.
Free plug for the Walmart.
We'll insert that here. No, this there's my video editing. I could. Walmart.
Speaking of video editing,
Yes.
do we have the next video ready?
Yes. Totally.
That's a no.
Mhm.
Cats are running around. I mean, I had to push her to make sure the video was ready last week.
My hair is really long. Look at it.
And then again this week. Usually she's got them like lined up in a row. She usually has her ducks in a row.
Okay, but I've been a little busy.
Let me guess, your computer's been broken, blah, 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 blah,
It
blah.
had been, and then I got busy. Oh, look at that. I forgot about that. See that.
What is
my
that
God!
Garfield doing?
I thought something was going to fall.
It's going to. Get that Garfield off of there. That is not a
Hi.
shot for you. You are not on display. Hold the shelf when it jumps.
Mama.
Oh.
Mama.
Huh?
My eye's starting to hurt.
Okay.
Did you put the cream in your eye?
No,
Probably.
it's around.
It's okay.
You'll be alright. Alright. Anything else?
Huh? What? About? No.
Alright. So, everybody that's been following us on Facebook and Twitter, that's some more YT. That's where you get the news throughout the week. Anything that's relevant to cruising, or anything else that may be important. Not only that, but whatever we do. So I'm just gonna
Is that
go.
rabbit like really mad?
I don't know. Usually when they stomp like that, that means they're. Oh no, he's throwing his bowl
Oh
around.
wow. Sir John Tonelli's 200th birthday. I guess the guy who created Alice Island. Sorry, I'm on Google and that's like the picture. I love how Google does that. Like when you go into Google and it has like something special for the day. It's really cool.
All right, so we'll start with our story for the day, or stories for the day. Like I said, we're just going to go down the list here. So this came out right after our show last week. Fort Myers, local woman, cruise vacation turned chaotic. If I can learn how to read. After coronavirus, on a ship that she was in. The ship. Might help if I opened up the story. Yes. So a Fort Myers woman is finally back home after being stranded at sea for nearly 2 weeks. What is it? Holly? R-A-U-E-N. What is it?
Runyon?
Ruin?
Are you?
R-A-U-E-N. Rowan? I don't know.
Rayon?
Sorry, I'm butchering your name. Anyway, she went on what was supposed to be a 30-day cruise on the MS Westerdam. However, after the first 2 weeks, the coronavirus fears spread. She said they were turned away from 6 different countries and were not allowed to port out of fear, someone on the ship was sick. I'm not going to read the whole.
Even though no one on the ship actually was sick.
Right. So, anyway, that was a local story here for Southwest Florida.
I think if they're traveling,
Well, the issue is we in America need to make sure that we don't bring it back here. We've already got way too many cases already here in the U.S.
don't we have like 15?
I don't know what the exact number is, so I'm not going to speculate. But all right, so the next, you know the number?
Okay. 15.
15. Okay, so you're right.
So 12 were travel related, and 3 were person to person spread. So 15 total. Out of 459 that got tested.
All right. So, moving on, we'll get back to more corona virus stuff, but what?
No,
Oh, you sound like you were going to say something. So, the next thing I got is
I can tell them where it was.
got it.
Okay, so United States locations where it has had confirmed cases were Washington State, California, what's this one? Arizona. It would be, no, okay, so Arizona, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Rhode Island. There's a map. There's no names on these.
And
I didn't remember Arizona.
that's another one, too.
Rhode Island.
Massachusetts. Rhode Island's a baby. Not Rhode Island.
Oh, so Rhode Island had no cases. Sorry, so Massachusetts.
What?
Yes.
She was in
So again, it's Massachusetts, Wisconsin, Illinois, Arizona, California, and Washington State.
All right. So those of you that are following our accounts, seen this out of what?
That's out of that is as of right now at 4 p.m. But today.
Okay. Are you done with that story?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Moving on to the next story. Out of Nassau, the Grand Celebration, which is a former Carnival ship, as you will see, well, that's not the same ship. Oh, yes, it is. Why did it do that? Anyway, it was a former Carnival ship, but anyway, it was out of leaving Nassau and ran into a big set of waves. I guess they were having like a
Is this the one that capsized?
not capsized.
Oh. It came up.
Huh?
I was watching a little video.
That's it. That's just a little quick video of where it ran into it, but I don't have it on the screen, so I don't want to talk about it. It's on the Twitter if anybody wants to see it, or Twitter or Facebook. But anyway, it just hit a big wave, scared everybody on the ship because it made it rock a little bit. So yeah, that was interesting. And there were other ships in port that decided not to leave after that one did.
Yeah, it's just kind of hang out a little bit longer.
Yeah, I would say. Hope everybody liked the picture that I had of the beautiful Sanibel. And in the far background of that picture, again, found on, I guess I could have put it on the line, but I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So, never mind the picture I showed you, because that's not the right picture. This sucks. This is definitely, I thought it had a whale tail, but it was somewhat like this, but this is not the ship that I'm talking about. The Grand Celebration is a former Carnival ship, and it has an actual whale tail in the back, like Carnival has. But that's the one that was in the Bahamas, and on the return to Palm Beach. So, sorry about that. Should have the right ship.
Oh, so you put the wrong one on the lineup.
It was the wrong one on the lineup, but that's okay.
They look almost the same.
Well, it's from the same company.
Oh, okay. What's that?
It's the Bahama Express or whatever. I don't know. They got like 2 ships. 2 old Carnival ships. I think one's a Costa ship, which is owned by Carnival. Alright, next story. Just trying to somewhat keep up with time here.
This is my baby.
Garfield?
He sleeps with me every night. He has to be curled into my arms or on my chest, mostly my arms, so I can flip with him and he just like settles back in.
That's Garfield, everybody.
Angel.
Alright, the Regal Princess. What's so relevant about the Regal Princess, you ask? Well, it had 44 violations of health inspection.
I'm sorry, but on a cruise ship, that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like a lot
Here
of
are
it.
some of the Royal Princess violation. I mean, these aren't big ordeals, but some of them. 2 fruit flies were noted in the Horizon Court buffet. The glass washing machine was out of service at time of the inspection. At the International Cafe, the power cables under the right espresso machine were soiled with more than a day's accumulation of debris. A food employee was observed with fingernails extending approximately 10 millimeters from the ends of his fingers. Dark debris were observed in the underside of several fingernails. A child in a diaper was observed in a swimming pool. This facility is not designed for children in diapers. The child was removed from the facility. So, those are just a couple. I mean, a lot of them are really petty, but it's not good for a cruise ship to get
44.
health violations, especially 44 of them. So that doesn't look good for the Regal Princess. Oops.
Jeez, we just need to go to Alaska. Look at that shit.
You watch your mouth on that.
Oh, sorry. You say words all the time.
I say, damn. I don't say the S word. That would be bad. Alright, I want to stop right here for a second because I want to bring up one of our vlogging pals. I can bring up the screen I'm looking for. So, those of you that are followers on vlogs and cruising channels and so on and so forth, probably you're following Sean and Steph. And if you're not, you should go check out their channel. I'm going to give them a nice shout out. One of the things that's happening in their lives right now is that Sean found out he has cancer. And it's an ongoing process. They just found out this past week. So
You didn't tell me that.
if you would read...
I usually do. I help
wait a
you.
minute. Wait a minute, I didn't put it on our... So, I didn't put it on our Facebook or Twitter, so... But,
That's good.
anyway, so prayers going out to Sean and Steph, and hopefully a speedy recovery and beat the whole cancer thing. That's not a good thing. So, praying for you, Sean, and
I want to cry. That's sad.
well, she's doing a... You can check out her site, but she's doing a blog, like, I forget what she called it, like Days of Hell or something. I forget what she called it. Let me see if I can find it. Fill in time while I'm looking for this. I'm doing this for you.
This cat's trying to readjust to get more comfortable. Let me tell you about this cat real quick. We thought we had 2 females at one point because that's what they told us, the vet and everything. They were wrong. We found out when our other female, when our female had babies.
Our real female?
Yeah. But he is everything. Like when I lost my, I can't even say it, when I lost my Papa Lou, he sat there on the table and I cried into him. He was soaked on one side, and then he stood up, turned around, and laid down just so I can cry into his other side.
You want to make it even?
He's a good cat. Remember when we found out when he drools? He can get so happy in my arms that he will drool just by looking at me. And when it happened, I thought he was broken. I called the vet crying because my cat was drooling and she was laughing at me.
Alright, so I found it. They named it The Worst Day of Our Lives, starting at day 0. She's been doing a daily journal about this. And they're on day 3. So. But anyway, going definitely throwing out prayers for Sean
100%.
and his family. So, I mean, you hate to see anybody in the, the cruise vlog industry. We're all together in this. We're all looking to, just have fun, vlog our lives.
Hopefully meet each other one day.
Yeah, hopefully, meet each other one day, and, it's sad to hear something like this happen to basically, it seems like one of your family.
It is. Like I said, I wanted to cry for him. Like, not just for him, but for her too.
I mean, good for her for being by his side 100% while he goes through this. But yeah, it's if you want to check it out, I'll go ahead and give them a shout out. It's the SeanandSteph.com, and then you can check out their blog. And it's SEAN, Sean and Steph. Alright, so now we'll move on at this point. So, we're going to go back to an older story. And this is where I think you and me both agree on. So, going back to the little girl that was accidentally dropped off of Freedom of the Seas in Puerto Rico. Well, the grandfather will plead guilty in granddaughter's cruise ship death to quote unquote end part of this nightmare. You know, it's sad.
And he's pleading guilty to the charges of neglect, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Not like manslaughter.
No,
It's just like
it's just
neglect and resulting in
it's neglect homicide.
Yeah.
So, and you know, unfortunately, we seen this coming. I didn't see him pleading guilty, but I did see this outcome.
That's actually one of the stories I showed you.
I seen the outcome of it, and it was. I'm glad he's moving on it and admitting guilt, because you know, the unfortunate situation is that he shouldn't have done what he did.
Yeah. And because that little kid lost her life, and ultimately that family is like destroyed now.
And
like, all of them, not just
I don't
him.
even think there's a prison sentence long enough or strict enough or harsh enough than what he's going to put himself through.
Oh yeah.
I mean, since it's happened, so I'm sure he can't. I'm sure he hasn't
just
slept a wink of sleep.
And just think, with other grandkids that he will or has, you know, are they going to trust him? With, you know, and that's something he's always going to put in the back of his mind, and the parents are going to always have in the front of their minds.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So, unfortunate situation, but it is what it is. But at least that part of that story is coming to an end. Another sad outcome to a sad story. But unfortunately, I seen that one coming.
I get your
The
point.
outcome of it. Alright, let's see. Like I said, guys, we have a ton of news stories this week. So we have another cruise ship that was denied two Caribbean ports due to coronavirus fears.
He's on the line for the fix.
Yes, it's on it. See? One step ahead of you. So this one is the MSC Marvelija.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Miravalija.
Being denied entry to two Caribbean ports, the cruise line strongly states there were no coronavirus cases on board, and one crew member has a common seasonal flu. MSC states the ship was biasly turned around, or basely turned around? turned away based on fears. Fear of... that's the statement, okay. Basely. What is basely?
It's I think I might have misspelled it. It's probably bias, but like bias flu.
Because of one person having the flu? Maybe.
Basely, and it's an adverb. Indefectible, ignoble manner, meanly.
So their feelings got hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or scurvily. They were meanly turned away.
Meanly turned away.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I mean, like, it sucks.
All right. Who's that?
Right behind you.
All right. We have another story. The Carnival Fascination.
That's fascinating.
Kind of looks like a ship we were on.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the Carnival Fascination has been denied to a call at St. Lucia in the Eastern Caribbean, and was yesterday, currently off the coast of Bridgetown, Barbados. One crew member was being tested for possible coronavirus as a precaution, and the ship is likely to be cleared. And it has been cleared. The crew member did not have coronavirus, but I'm looking at the camera as if it's seeing me. It's totally not. But yeah, it is definitely. Okay, I'm just making sure we're not frozen. Frozen in time. So yeah, they definitely tested negative for that, so they moved on. I think I have one more story for you. So this one is the Diamond Princess. Going back to the Diamond Princess. First British coronavirus death as man from Diamond Princess cruise ship dies. So they were just evacuating this ship last week.
Mm-hmm.
A British man aged in his 70s died in Japan after being infected with coronavirus while quarantined on the Diamond Princess cruise ship. That's sad.
It is.
All right. So I'm going to let you lead in on the next story. That's all the cruise ship news. But I'm going to let you lead in on this one. You're going to do it by...
Yeah.
This is one you've been following for the past couple of days, huh?
Yes. Okay, so this one is about a 15-month-old little girl named Evelyn
And
Boswell.
still is an Amber Alert out for
Yes.
her.
She was reported missing in Tennessee. Her mother, Megan, is 18 now. She's in jail for false reports. She has actually been missing for 2 months, and she just a couple weeks ago reported her missing, or just last week. She was her story has changed every time that she has talked to the police. So it's literally nobody really has a straight answer to where this little girl is. The mother, the grandmother, the maternal grandmother, and her boyfriend were just arrested as well because of the stolen car, the BMW. The grandfather, which is Megan's father, is the one who actually put out the missing report for the little girl. But nobody has seen her in like months. So, and I don't know, like this whole thing is kind of going back to like that Casey Anthony case, and I think that's why it's really hard. But I mean, I'm a part of so many groups just trying to just keep tabs on her, like trying to figure where she's at. So we're praying that she's found safe. They did a search of a pond from where the mom, Megan, her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend or something like that, or no, her mom's boyfriend, so the grandmother's boyfriend, they owned this land near the pond, so they went and checked the pond. Heart drops when that comes up. Luckily, she was not there. And today they searched a mobile home, and they were underneath and everything. They were pulling out a lot of evidence. They were there for hours, but still no sign of Evelyn. Someone about a week or two ago said before the Amber Alert came out, they saw her at KFC. So we're hoping, like, it's only been a couple weeks, and I mean, if this did show up that it is legit, that somebody did see this little girl alive at least 2 weeks ago. So just pray that she's found safe. Pray that the mom actually mothers up and tells us where the kid is, or tells them where the kid is, not me. I mean, you tell me, I totally would make sure they found her. But that's pretty much that one. I don't know.
And we all know how Casey Anthony's story turned out.
She murdered Carly, and I can't say that because she was found not guilty, but go look up that whole thing. But Kaylee, the little girl, was found dead. So, but we're hoping that this little girl is found alive, but just more and more time.
Mm-hmm.
And like the little girl's dad is in the military, so he's not even able to help. Like, he's deployed. Like, that's it's hard. But yeah, that's all I got for that one. Sad. Just keep praying.
Hopefully she's found alive
Hopefully.
and well. All right. We have a little bit of time for this now.
Yes.
Star Trek Picard.
So they found Soji, and they got her back.
So Picard pretty much infiltrated the Romulan Borg cube. It's really getting interesting more and more every week.
You are not playing on my computer.
Like Heather said, they found Soji.
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 Soji. That's what I said.
I think it's Soji.
Yeah. So that's a good thing.
But the dang kid.
Yeah, he wasn't so smart.
But you helped them all out.
And
she knows. She knows now.
The previews for next week look interesting.
Yeah. So she knows that everything's basically like 3 years old.
37 months. 37 months.
No.
No Garfield. They'll shut off the. So, and Heather's mad because she thinks that the show should be longer.
It should be.
You can't make it longer. It's already 48 minutes long.
It needs to be like 248 minutes long.
248 minutes long?
Yeah.
So it looks like next week Picard's going to run into William T. Riker.
Yes. Ha. That should be awesome.
So I wonder if they are living on Betazoid, or do you think he's living on Earth?
I think Bandazoid.
I think so.
Because otherwise you would think that he would have already gotten in touch with him, you know.
Yeah, I just noticed we didn't have our studio lights on, but that's okay. Man, my face is dark. Good job.
Good job. What is your issue?
Garfield doesn't like that other cat being up there.
He's using it as a pillow. Look at that.
Alright. There was no manifest this week.
Why? Manifest was good. It is good. I think other than Picard, like my favorite one to watch is Emergence.
Yeah, hopefully it'll get picked up for a second season. I don't know if it will though.
It will.
What about Survivor? Winners at War.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that was what we were watching when I fell asleep.
Oh. So I was the only one watching it.
I think. No, I didn't remember it.
Don't you know who got voted out?
Yeah, the guy.
Ethan?
Yeah. The one that tried to get out Rob's girl.
Mm-hmm. No. It's a different tribe.
Oh.
Rob's tribe went to tribal council.
That's what I was talking about.
Well, how can he get out Rob's girl?
The one that he's working with.
Oh. You mean Parvati.
That one.
My girl got a special steal a vote.
See, I think I was kind of like falling in and out of sleep because I don't remember that part. Oh, but yeah, I do.
She infiltrated the other camp
Yeah.
to get her, and she also used
The cops.
Tony to help her.
Yeah. Cops are us.
Cops are us.
He's sitting here spitting in the mud and everything. Oh, shoot.
But yeah, Survivor was good. So you still think Rob is your favorite? Rob doesn't seem like he's on his A game.
He doesn't. I am actually really upset. I am more with this whole Cops Are Us, Jason or whatever.
Jason.
Not Jason. Whatever his name is. The other half of the counselor.
Tony?
Tony.
I like Tony. Tony reminds me of Russell, except a crazier freaking version of him.
Okay, Russell was really freaking awesome. He's good.
I like to put Tony up against Russell.
Russell's got common sense. Russell has that calm approach to doing things. Like, you don't know he's doing it.
Mm.
Tony is like
He'll tell you that
psychotic.
He'll
He's
tell you
like,
doing it.
I'm gonna pour out your water. You know, he's something he would do. Bye. I feel used.
And I remember Russell's first season. He got rid of people's
I've seen coconuts.
socks, shoes.
I've eaten coconuts the whole time.
He was putting up people's socks, shoes, and underwear in the fire.
Yep.
They'd be waking up the next day. Where's my socks at?
They shouldn't have had it laying out.
So note to self: if I ever make it on Survivor,
Don't leave your stuff sitting out.
don't leave your stuff laying out.
My hair is really long. Like, you don't realize how long it is until you're in the camera, and then you're like, it's like, to that bow. To the bow.
So
String.
yeah, Survivor was good. Picard was good. Manifest should be back next week. So. I'm thirsty. This rabbit is trying to eat its way out of jail again.
He's like really trying.
I'm surprised he doesn't break his teeth.
Is there one in there?
I don't know. I'll have to check.
I told Casey to put food and water in there.
So what do you have to do with kids? You have to check up on them.
That's what I was doing. I was checking.
All right. So
There's a dog right there. I was just covering her up.
uh-huh.
But look how perfectly she's covered. Her head's sticking out and everything else is covered. It's like I did it perfect. It was awesome.
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 All right. So is there anything else you want to need or say this week?
Pray that I get some sleep tonight.
Pretty much sums it up, huh?
Pretty much. Oh! So Saturday, tomorrow, you'll get your regular cruise vlog video. But I also need to get up that scavenger hunt thing. So that'll either be a bonus this weekend or maybe like a Tuesday bonus or something.
Usually our bonuses are Tuesday.
So, Stephanie, if you're watching, that's when it will be up.
Don't hold your breath.
No, I've been working on that one.
Oh, I'm glad you're working on that one and not the cruise vlogs.
Those are done. So, anyways.
All right. So, if you haven't done it already, make sure you subscribe to the channel here. Hit the notification bell so you can get all our awesome content. And like the video, please. Helps us out.
Facebook, Twitter,
Facebook, Twitter.
TikTok.
I don't know why, but sure. Us and More YT. That's where you catch all of our latest and greatest. And then we're here live for you guys on Fridays. And, you know, we've done pretty well. I think we've only missed one Friday since we started this. Besides us making up a day, we missed a Friday only because we did something that day and then we did a special Saturday show.
Mm-hmm.
But, so technically it's still counted for that week. So we've only missed one Friday since we started this whole Friday Night Live thing. So I'm proud of us.
I am
Been
too.
doing it since November 1st. So that's what, 4 months. So been doing it every day and we've only missed one Friday.
Not every week, not every day.
Well, yeah. It's my bedtime, past my bedtime.
Alright,
All
so
right.
that's it.
Thanks for watching.
Alright, so this is us and more. We are living life to the fullest. Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good week and